grass over there was always greener. Until 2 years ago, every summer I caught myself looking over with envy at my neighbor's lush lawn, even though every spring I bought the big bag of premium lawn fertilizer, the one with the perfectly photographed front yard printed on the front. $60. I spread everything exactly according to the instructions. 1 week later, my lawn actually turned greener, but 6 weeks later, the color was gone again, so I bought another bag. What choice did I have? At some point, I realized something. I was treating my lawn like a subscription. Every year, the same products, the same promises, the same bills, but never the same color. Then something happened that changed everything. The last $60 bag ran out before I finished fertilizing. For the final corner of the yard, I reluctantly used some fertilizer a friend from agriculture had given me. A plain white bag. No brand, no pictures, just numbers. I forgot about that spot completely until 2 weeks later when I mowed the lawn. And right there was a dark green stripe. The grass was thicker, greener, healthier, more vibrant than the entire rest of the lawn. Exactly where I had used the cheap fertilizer. Not the $60 premium product, not the expensive formula. How could that be? I must have been doing something wrong for years. So I decided to look into it. And today I'm going to show you which simple powder can practically replace premium lawn fertilizer and exactly how to apply it. Why most homeowners spend far more money than necessary every single year. How one small mistake can burn your lawn in a single afternoon. And why one of the most popular DIY lawn hacks on the internet does almost nothing for most lawns. But before I show you what that powder is, you need to understand why most people believe lawn care is complicated in the first place, because that's where the real story begins. Let's compare. On one side, $60 for a bag of lawn fertilizer. On the other, a powder worth roughly $2. When you walk through a garden center, it looks like you need specialty blends, premium formulas, slow-release technology, added iron, advanced granules, and some kind of sleek designer packaging. But here's the thing. Your lawn doesn't care whether it was fertilized with $60 or with $2. It only cares about what's inside. And the funny part? The key ingredient is usually the same. The only real difference is your wallet. Lawn fertilizer commercials show rich color, perfect stripes, deep green. The impression they create is this result comes from a secret formula, a special technology. But think about this. You've already seen the truth your entire life, printed on every fertilizer bag. 3 elements: nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Nitrogen drives leaf growth, nitrogen creates color, nitrogen creates density, phosphorus supports roots, potassium helps with stress and disease. That rich dark green, the thing people are actually paying for, comes almost entirely from nitrogen. And now comes the twist. The nitrogen inside many premium lawn fertilizers is not some special nitrogen. Not at all. It's the exact same nitrogen, just packaged more attractively. And this is where things suddenly get interesting, because the cheapest way to put nitrogen onto the ground has been sitting in agricultural supply stores for decades. Ammonium sulfate. You've probably never paid attention to it. Farmers have. A typical bag simply says 21, 0, 0. That means 21% nitrogen and roughly 24% sulfur. No glossy graphics, no ultra-green formula. Just a plain bag filled with chemistry that works and has worked for generations. One bag covers roughly 10,000 square feet of lawn. Price? About $26. Broken down, that means roughly $2 per 1,000 square feet. Compare that to many premium products. $15, sometimes $20, sometimes more for the exact same area. But to be fair, premium products are not automatically a scam. They actually do something differently. I want to know what? They coat the nitrogen granules. Why? So they dissolve more slowly. It's called slow-release nitrogen. The feeding spreads out over several weeks. That's genuinely convenient. It forgives mistakes, and that's what you're paying extra for. Pure ammonium sulfate, on the other hand, acts immediately. Fast, direct. And that's why you need to be careful. because proper application determines whether your lawn turns deep green or looks like you dumped hot sand all over it. But before I show you the method, we need to bury one myth: Epsom salt. You've probably seen it. Internet recipes, sprayers, magnesium turns your lawn dark green. Sounds scientific, but in most cases, it's useless because Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. Here's the catch: magnesium only helps if your lawn actually has a magnesium deficiency, and that's rare. Several universities reach the same conclusion. If your soil already contains enough magnesium, adding more provides no benefit. Actually, too much magnesium can interfere with calcium uptake, which is a problem because your lawn also needs calcium. So now you're stuck trying to solve a problem that doesn't even exist. So skip it. Now let's finally get to the actual method. You need ammonium sulfate, a spreader, or even a handheld spreader, and water. Apply roughly 5 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Spread it as evenly as possible, no piles. And now listen carefully, because this is where everything changes. You must water immediately, not tomorrow, not later, within 1 hour. Ammonium sulfate has a high salt index. If it sits dry on the grass blades, it pulls moisture directly out of the grass. The result? Brown burn marks. That's exactly why so many people fear this inexpensive method. Not because of the product, but because of incorrect application. Water moves the granules into the soil, down to the roots. That's where the result happens. Within a few days, your lawn starts visibly darkening. And now I'll show you the extra ingredient that can outperform premium products: sulfur. That extra 24% quietly works in the background. The secret? Sulfur gradually lowers soil pH. And many lawns desperately need that. They're too alkaline. The problem is this: under those conditions, grass absorbs iron less efficiently, even if plenty of iron is already present. Sulfur solves that problem, not instantly, but continuously, which means this inexpensive powder doesn't just deliver nitrogen, it improves the soil conditions at the same time. And if you think that's all, wait, because I've got one more trick. If you mix blackstrap molasses into the watering water, you can push the green even further. Molasses improves the underground conditions for your lawn. The sugar provides carbon. Carbon feeds beneficial soil bacteria. Those bacteria repay you by converting nitrogen into a more bioavailable form. That allows roots to absorb it more efficiently, and it helps keep nitrogen in the soil longer. Now you have the complete recipe. 3 ingredients: nitrogen, sulfur, molasses. And to give you the full picture, here's the honest limitation. This does not replace poor soil. It does not fix irrigation problems. It does not solve shade. It does not repair compacted ground. If your lawn dries out every day, nitrogen won't fix that. More is not better. Fertilizing too often creates soft growth, and that can create even more problems. The method works, but only within its limits.